gonna skate right here.
Good, that's all right.
Cool.
Don't get hit by a car.
Alright.
Car!
Oh, little girl with the light in the rain. I can't get your love, I can't get satisfaction. Oh, little girl, psychotic reaction. Just what I need. Saw the world laid out before me. I saw everything so small. If I think of you. If I think of you. So then my brother Joe hit me in the chin one time real hard. So I turned around and thought, Joe, you know, why you hit me in the chin? It's not necessary. Don't hit me in the chin anymore. I don't like it, okay? So Joe comes over, gets a gun, shoots me in the stomach, shoots another guy over there really fast, shoots him down. Right? Every freaking out. Everybody's going crazy. I'm like, Joe, stop shooting everybody, man. This is crazy. All those people are gonna die. I can't. What do I... We get high in back seats of cars. We break into mobile homes. We go to sleep to shake a pee. Never wake up on our own. And that's the way we get by. So way we get by. All that's
stuck where we get by. We get high in backs darkest blue. Give me another chance. I'll love you more than in the past. It's up to you to do the things I want you to. Don't question me, it's gotta be this way. Please, my friend, hear me out before you have to go. It's time you understood, I think you ought to know. Give me another chance. I'll love you more than in the past. I'm right on to you. 7 years and it's hardly done with the last time. Unless I hear you. Well, I was told the summer was sad. I bet on your side. I tell
It's Tim O'Connor, hopped up on Mocha Frappuccinos and about 8 Pixie Sticks right now and a couple hits of ginseng. Here we go for the voiceover commentary thing, because this is what you're supposed to do when you have a DVD. Look at that. Electric serpents there and stuff. Pretty special there. Joe Castrucci, that's the guy that did all that. Look at that. It's blue. Those are all chiclets. Little pieces of chiclets right there, you know. Chew those up. Little gummy little treats. Pretty hues, nice overall pastel use of hues and colors right there. Look at this. Whoa, we got a little glimpse of something. There we go. We got little kid, whoever that kid is. He's a happy human that he's in the video. See those guys? Those guys meditate. That's new additive right there. It's different than the. Uh-oh! There we go. Sexiest frontside ollie ever. I don't know who that guy is, that shadow guy. Pigeons often make it in videos. Look at them. I think all those pigeons know that they're in all these videos. Yeah, those are trees. The guy Joe is a tree hugger that made this video, so he tries to give trees as much coverage as he can. Look at that, cars driving over the starring, you know? You think they knew? Kerry Getz, the gray guy. He's got a small actual head. Brian Wenning has a big head. Has a giant, enormous dome piece. Stefan, he's got scoliosis, I think. A little something going on there. This guy's about to have a baby. There goes your career, buddy. All right. Ed, that guy. He's a nice guy. He gets drunk, turns into an evil warrior. Can I curse? Sorry, I don't know if I can curse. Look at this guy! If you want to see something handsome, you rewind this part and watch that in slow-mo. There he is again. Danny Garcia twiddling his little twanger. Yep, He's a little bi-curious, that guy, if you ask me. Look at that. You see the birds, but they're only in the blue part. This is amazing. Joe Castrucci, you are a wonderful human. Good job. You're a editing wizard. Oh, editing warlock. All right, here we go. Going on a little road trip. You see this? Starting up there, going through that place, Chattanooga. Got to always highlight Chattanooga. I don't even know if anybody did anything in Chattanooga. I wasn't there. This guy's good. He's straight out of Florida, and he was born in a gutter in the swamps of the Everglades. There you go. Look at this. That's Florida for you. That's an alligator. And there he is. He's, introducing himself. Danny Renaud, ladies and gentlemen. Professional dirt. One of the greatest dirts on earth. I love this guy right here. He knows what's going on. And as you can tell, the music in this video is no, side A, just cheesy, rocky type of get you psych. We go for the more obscure, find some harder music that works a little better and is, a little more thought out than these other people. No Jerry Bruckheimer editing and music in this movie. Look at that. That was good. That was good stuff. Yep, nobody's done that. He's the first. There he is. His home turf, Miami. There you go. That was very good and dangerous. You see all that wax on that ledge? He could have slid out and went boom, boom. I like this guy. Look at him. He really came through, Not too... That's the hubba in New York that's usually covered with human feces, so it's called the shubba. The shit hubba. The shubba. Look at that. I like that. Before that nollie heel flip was good. Man, things happen so fast. It's kind of hard to talk. Maybe I should get a sip of my mocha frappuccino here to get me a little hype. Look at this. I like that layback. I'm glad they kept that in there because that layback was all sorts of glazed with style. That's big, and if you go there, you will realize how actually big that is. There he goes. Watch his fingers right there. A little. Watch it. See. Oh God, good. Good filming right here. Bill Strobeck. Very, very nice. Woo! There you go. What he's doing right now is representing. This is what you call representing for the company, for the Sovereign Sect Habitat section of the company. That trick right there is old as dirt. That's harder than you will ever know. And that was homie cam right there, as you can tell, because that guy filmed it crazy. Look at that, and turned into a wall ride manual. This guy's all over the place. I've seen Miami, New York. You know, he's at home in any major cosmopolitan city. I don't know who ever took him here. This place is in Delaware right here. This place was sort of near where I used to live in Philadelphia, and I went there once when I was maybe preteen. I don't know who he went there with. I don't know the story behind this, but good frontside. If you're going to frontside nollie something, that's the way you do it. Good job, good job. Oh, God, good posture and form. Many people, you know, do those type of tricks, and they skim them, and, you know, he does it the real way, slides. Look at that. That's gravity, a demonstration on gravity for you. And then he got back up on that horse, and success. That was good. You could have squeezed your testicles all over that kink. That was last try right there. The cops were kicking him out, and they said, one more try, and he landed it. Woo! Look at that. And avoided the other ledge. You can't ever skate that thing again. Uh-oh, look at this guy. This is my little sketchbook, my little secret world. This is basically one of the most handsome specimens of the male Homo sapien that you will ever come across. Look at that. That's my serious look right there. That's my blue steel, I guess. Maybe. Oh, that happened to me. That happened. See that sprained ankle? Joe hooked me up because I had a lot of sprained ankles during the filming of this video, so that's my excuse for not having more footage. But you know what? Look at this. Ah! Oh, and as you notice, I'm wearing Quicksilver pants during my whole video part. Look at those Quicksilver pants. Oh my God, man. They make very nice fabrics and stuff. So Quicksilver, if you're listening, why don't you shoot me a couple extra 100 up in that check there. Brian Wenning, this is my amigo. We're both from Dirty Jersey. So we're sharing a part here, you know, because he just dished out a whole DC part. So, you know, I was hurt a lot. I have only, you know, so much footage, and Brian Wenning only has so much footage he could contribute to this doing the DC part. I went to Japan, and out of the whole trip, that's the only trick that anybody got, and I'm the guy that succeeded. There I am, New York, pre-September 11th. That's old, because I remember taking the train into the Trade Center that day, and that Trade Center place is not so good to hang out at anymore. Ooh, I like that. I like it. Brian Wenning has pants. Oh, next try I did that again. I didn't like that kickflip. I wanted to do it again and blew my ankle to shreds. Brian Wenning, you've noticed his denims. It looks like he's been knee sliding into home plate for months on end with those things, and he's wearing them every day of his life. And there they are again. There goes those jeans again. It's probably a different day. Just count how many times you see those jeans. Look up, Brian Wenning, got your back. Here I come. Here I go. Whoa! Quicksilver pants. There you go. Cha-ching, cha-ching. Sorry. Here we go. Look at that. Oh, my God. I kind of have a nice ass. I've never really seen me from that angle. Brian Wenning. He's not wearing the jeans right there, though. Those are not the baseball jeans that we're so accustomed to seeing him in. Very good. Brian Wenning, I got your back. I'm at the same spot, but I've taken a different route. I'm going to go this way. Yeah, that was on my birthday, as a matter of fact. That was a little gift to myself. There I am, 16 millimeter. Harder to land tricks in 16 millimeter. A lot of pressure. That's what you call doing a trick that other people don't do. I'm the first, so we should name that trick after me. That's called the Timmy. That's now. We're coining that now. Okay, part's over.
Yeah, that's all right.
Cool.
Don't get hit by a car.
Look out, Fred! Fred almost got hit by numerous automobiles that day. You will see Fred's weight fluctuate during his part, but during the whole time he has Kangol hats on. He's been rocking Kangol hats long and strong. So Kangol, if you're listening, maybe you should sponsor this guy because he rocks your crap with a vengeance. Yeah, his weight fluctuated maybe during this part because went through serious bouts of drinking and then serious bouts of not drinking. Long sober streaks. Fred Gall. He is one of my heroes. He's one of the greatest humans on Earth today. Look at that. He's spending a lot of time on the walls in this video part here. Here he goes. You know, he's just cruising. He didn't even know the camera's behind him right here. He would have just been doing this anyway. He's just on his way to the store or something there. And that just happened to be there. He's having a good time. He's smiling. There you go. Fred Gall, ladies and gentlemen. That is so much gnarlier than most humans will ever know. Oh, look, in a guest starring trick by Glenn Danzig or maybe Andrew WK right there. Look at that. Woo! That was a sober streak. That's why he was doing them tech tricks there. He was practicing. Look at that. I don't know where that is, but probably somewhere in toxic New Jersey. Sorry, that's a little Frappuccino belch. Look at all them Kangol hats. Look at, whoa! Geronimo, look out below. Right here. Fat Bill filmed this, and he ended up eating crap. And if you guys ever see Fat Bill, he is very heterosexual, but dresses like a gay man. And he looked like a bloody gay man this day because he fell down that bank. That is huge and very big, and somewhere in Barcelona, if you ever see it, you'll realize it's very gnarly. But it goes by fast, so it's kind of hard to tell. Yeah, Fred. I love Fred in a very, very male way. Look at that. America! America! This thing is another thing that's one of the gnarliest, most vicious obstacles that a human could ever send his life down. But one of them things you just got to go to until you realize, and then that's the only way you realize. Look at the lion. He's walking. That's Pedro, I believe. Here he is in the Bronx right here, thinking everything's good. Nope, everything went wrong. Just freshly showered, deodorant on, fell down. Hoods laughed at him because you're in the Bronx and there's hoods everywhere. So he hurt himself physically and also emotionally right there. His shoes are, what are those? Those are some different cricket-like shoes. I don't know what the hell he's wearing. It's kind of very Euro colors going on right there. That's a nice looking cathedral or whatever's in the background. Nice architecture. There he is, getting urban. Getting real urban. Keeping in the streets, man. Keep it wheel. He's keeping it wheel. This guy made a baby. That thing's about to shoot out on the earth. By the time you hear this, that baby will probably be on the earth. And that's really weird. You make a baby. You guys know how you make a baby? I do. Practice making babies. It's fun. Here he is again, getting urban. He's in the street. Haha. Woo, look at that. Yeah. All right. You know, maybe I shouldn't talk constantly. Maybe I'll slow it down a little bit. Rob's nickname is Bubba for some reason. I don't know why. He's from New Jersey as well, and he used to be a pump monkey. Worked at his dad's gas station. Maybe that's how he got the name, is people that work at gas stations seem to have names like Bubba and whatnot. Look at the coordination, the color coordination with them Halloween sneakers to his Stussy shirt there. And there you go. He's out of there. He's done. Bye, Rob. Uh-oh, we have expanded to a southern range? Oh, we have? Look at that. Look at all that. It's like Jenga, Florida, right there. Put it all together, man. Let's hope it don't tumble down. Nice peninsula. Wow! Look at this guy. He has very good form and posture. Look at that. That's, if you're going to frontside nose slide, do it that way. Look at that. Row, row, row. Testosterone. Lots of testosterone in this guy. Very macho, very manly-esque. Woo! Land a little doorway or something there. I don't know what that was. That was raw as... I'm afraid to cuss. Look at that! Look out below! I wouldn't choose to go down that road. I would have just walked down them stairs. Woo! There you go, buddy. There you go. That one will win you a shoe. You'll have your own signature shoe soon because of stuff like that. There you go. A little Super 8, you know, just a little nice mixture of art and heavy-duty, hardcore, extreme skateboarding for you folks. Philadelphia, who could this be? Who could this? See the pigeons again? It's Kerry Getz knowing he's being filmed right there. Just trying to be artsy. Look at that. Woo! All them special effects. Joe Castrucci, special effects. There he looked like Damien from, you know, those movies where Damien is Satan's son right there. This song was changed up. The original one they had, I don't think Kerry was feeling too much, and then I think it cost a whole gaggle of money, a whole lot of Benjamins to put it in the video. But here, where's he going? You know, this guy's doing tech stuff. Oh my God! Don't go down there! Oh my God! So dangerous. In the face of danger, he charges brilliantly. Look at this spot. That place is not a skate park, but sort of is. Look at it. Woo! Yep. That is older than old. That's when Habitat first existed for maybe a half hour, and he did that trick. I like this angle of it. Look, he flies off that thing for a little wheelie. Kerry Getz, man. This guy's good. You'll notice his hair changing. His hair at certain parts where it looks a little like Kerry Getz from Toy Machine, but not anymore. He's Kerry Getz of Habitat and Nocturnal Skate Shop right there on his board there. So I just said Nocturnal. So Kerry, if you see me after this, give me $50 or something. We'll call it even. There you go. Ooh, look out for that puddle over there. That thing's wet. Yeah. I guess a lot of us went to that spot. That spot really sucks, but a lot of us went there and skated there and did a trick. Uh-oh, he's gone Euro. Look out below. See, there you can see gay Bill right there for a second. He's not gay, but he dresses gay. Dude, he went to town over that thing. It's very, you know, look out. Oh, hey, look at those things in the jar there. Woo! He timed it with the trolley in the background because he liked the aesthetics of it all. If it's a little insider's note for you. Look at that. Wow, nice pro model shoe. Yeah, there you go. That's a new additive. That's different than the premiere there. This guy's filming for 2 parts too, shooting some of his other footage over a DVS there. It's not so easy nowadays, man. It's getting pretty hard. He definitely likes to ollie up onto things and then maybe do a flip kick off. Look at that. He went one way and then the other way. Yep, here he is, back in Paris again. See the Eiffel Tower in the background? That's the long. Yep. That's one of the tricks that's harder to do. Whoa! There's a lot of flipping. A little speed flip. There you go. Nice sunshine that day. Very nice. Ooh. Hey, he's there at nighttime. Different day. Hey, there he is again. Saw Ryan G's harsh tattoo in the corner there. That thing's a big barrel of doom. There you go. That's what'll happen if you don't do it right. And then he's the only person that's ever succeeded on landing anything on that thing. This is Blackness for a second. Alien Workshop, yes. Our sister company. We are all friends, and often we all have group hugs. Habitat and Alien Workshop group hugs. Jason Dill getting on edge in a pool, because pool is cool nowadays, if you haven't noticed. That's a guy fishing. That's Jason Dill's hair. That's somebody pitching, Steve Berra maybe. And a bike rack with a bike basket. Look at his caps. Look at his caps. His caps are bulletproof and made out of steel, I believe. Here he is. Who knew that this guy would have more footage after such an astonishing DC part? He is a Wango Tango, love him, mother brother. Look at this. Look at, he didn't need that for his DC part. He can put it over in here. Woo! He goes up, he goes off. Ah, he fell. And then he fell too, and they're friends. He's barefoot. His feet are naked. His feet are very, very naked. His hair is, I would like to comb his hair one day. I'd comb his hair. So long and luxurious. Look at that! That looked dangerous, but he got out of it unscathed. Anyway, yes, he rides for us. For the Alien Workshop. This guy is probably one of the greatest Americans that's ever existed. And this is the new guy. And it's not De Gros. I found out it's De Gros, because I called him De Gros on this whole tour. And finally he told me it's De Gros. He's a weird guy. So if you meet him, you know, he's weird. Just look out for that. You know, he's not weird. He's so normal he's weird. That's what I've come to figure out. I like that one. That was good. He did it good. Quite often, only a few people can get away with certain moves. Look at this. He's innovating. Innovation is key, folks. Innovation is key. We've seen all these little kids going down 13 stair handrails, and then they all end up just being real mediocre when they pass their puberty. I could name some names right now, but you know what? I'm not going to, because Heath Kirchart is on, and I like this guy. He does it the way it should be done. Look at this guy. Hey, Hollywood. Mr. Hollywood right there. Woo! Rubbing elbows with celebrities, writing scripts and stuff. This guy probably makes a lot of money outside of skateboarding, so maybe I should be closer friends with him and get in his will and then have him offed. Sorry, maybe, is this being recorded? That's being recorded. Haha, I was kidding. There he goes. He's at the same place. Look, them stairs again. He's not done with them stairs. Here he comes again. Any way he could... Ooh, I like that. I like that. Any way he could have gone down them one stairs, he goes down each and every way. Who expected this from Heath Kirchart? Of course, one of the most tech guys back in the day, but did that with full speed. I love this guy. He does skating the way it should be. I like that. That was good. That was good back 50-50. All right, look at this guy. He's going to town on them stairs. Buff! Look like some homie cam right there. That rail, I've been there. Ooh! Ooh. Hey, nice hats, guys. This looks very unsafe to do. There you go. You know, he's part of Hollywood, but he chooses to be dangerous as well. Look at this. I like this little... And he chooses not to jump off his board at the grass. He continues to ride. This is, you know... Maybe I should shut up and just you can hear this part, because Jason Dill did this a long time ago. And this is actually before even Danny Garcia nollie flipped nose slid Hubba Hideout. Wasn't even skate proof back then. That's how old this is, but they rummaged up this footage and threw it in there. Jason Dill, a very witty guy. On those Osborne shows, they made him look like a complete doofus. That's the power of editing, I found out. I did an MTV thing. I sold my soul for a minute by accident. And, you know, Jason Dill felt the wrath. Look at him. He's got a purple shirt. There you go. Jason Dill in a pool. That is so gnarly. I can't tell you folks enough about it. I think he's wearing a Joy Division shirt. Saw him right there. He looked really suspect. That's some good font right there. That's Don Pendleton's font. He does all the graphics for Alien Workshop. And if you notice, Jason Dill's part has no single tricks whatsoever. It's all lines, and he meant it that way, folks. This guy is a thinker and not just a skater. He is a thinker and a dresser. Look at his hair. His hair is styled by some of the top stylists in LA and New York. Good trick, good form, like the old Brian Lottie trick right there. You know, not many people can do good heel. Oh, good heel flip. Not too many people do good heel flips, you know. There's a lot of losers out there that are only heel flippers, and they make them look real bad, and sometimes they'll grab a mini grab, and those people should be shot dead with a bullet. Yeah, Dill, I like that shirt. Look at that, he's not happy. He's going to throw his board. Hey! Look at this. Bah! Yep. Good combo. Funny outfit. Not too many people can get away with it, but vicious frontside crooked grind. That's the way you're going to do it if you want to do it right. Not too many people could get away with all this stuff, these outfits he's wearing, man, but his style is, he's pulling it off. Almost like a Gons type of thing, where Gons can wear whatever. Jason Dill, he can kind of wear whatever. And there he goes back to the bench again. You know, he turns around a lot. He goes this way, and then he's like, hey, maybe I'll go back that way again. Look at him. Where's he going? What is this place? All you kids out there are wondering, what is this place? Well, you know what? I don't think you can go there anymore. I think everything's gone, and it's illegal, and cops will mace you in the face if they see you there. Look at this. Look at this. Look. Woo! There goes the handrail for him. Look at that. He really wanted that. This was changed up, too. A little different editing here from the original version, so... He has a nice shirt right there. Looks like he's going back to school. And if you look at his face, sort of looks like Wolverine with his facial hair right there. From the X-Men 2 Reunited, or whatever the hell it's called. Good. He's still going. You know, the camera may have turned off, but he wanted to keep going. There he is, skating at an artsy spot. And there he is. Daniel Gesmer. If anybody knows who Daniel Gesmer is. New York, August the 6th, 5:55 p.m. Do we really believe that it was 5:55 p.m.? I don't know. And 7:45, I don't know about these times, maybe a little suspect. Saw the pigeons and birds again. Here he goes again. Those pants are made out of iron oxide, which is rust. So he had a cigarette, and then he went down. He went boom. Look at this. This is Buddha Bop! That is the way to do a backside nollie heel flip. And then he follows it up with a very hard ledge straight. That's not the easy one. And then here he comes again. Woohoo! Jason Dill plays no games. He throws down the law when he must. Good Lord, that was a hard run. It was good stuff. Nice little, I appreciate that carve. Certain people, they just do tricks. And they're just waiting in between each trick just to do their damn trick. But, Jason Dill makes it look good even in between. These kids, I think they need to bomb a hill, like, here and there. A couple of these kids, just to get a little flavor. And maybe kicked in the face a couple of times. And just, figure things out. Pappalardo, a.k.a., well, maybe I shouldn't say it, but I'm going to say it. Mr. Burns. That's his nickname. But he's the greatest guy. He's a smart guy. He knows what's up. Everybody on this team has good mentals. Good peoples. That is viciously gnarly. Pappalardo is my hero, and I love him. And I will hug his fragile body. Look at that. He's off. He's safe. Good combo. Not too many people skate the old Flushing Meadows this way. He chose a little different route. Looks like he just came from batting practice with that shirt there. And actually, I'm wearing the same kind of shirt right now. He's in Barcelona. He's in Cincinnati. Is that Barcelona? Sure. He's in Marin County, California. There he goes in New York. Hey, a little touch to the ground just to let you know that it's there. That's the way to hard flip there. I love this guy. This guy's good. He thinks the right way. Very good. I didn't like the photo of that, but I love the footage of that. That's the way, that's the way you switch ollie something. Look at this. Jumping jihads. That thing is very big. It's hard just to ollie up. You guys go there. That is dangerous as well. Oh my God, he's good. And you got to know that he took footage out of his part because he's so afraid of putting certain things in that may take away from it. But he had better footage. Oh, he slid on his face right there. That was his. He almost erased his face on the ground. That's big. So many things keep happening that I can't keep up with my own voice right now. Trying to run motor mouth, and keep up with all this. That's art. See all that art? Look at that. Stealth style. Stealth style in the San Francisco Bay Area. And look, success. Sweet success after all that pain and anguish. And that's a weird, obscure rail. Pappalardo saw it with his artful eye. And he's like, you know what, man? I'm going to make love to that thing. Dangerous love to that thing. Going on west, going on west. Pac-Man. That's Pac-Man. There's a new Pac-Man game right here where you eat California. Look at him. This guy, he didn't skate transition that much when I first met him. Now he's in pools and stuff. Look at that. He's a good guy. Oh, ha! Little fall there. Look at that. You don't know how psyched he is that his dog is in right there. He is so gay for his dog. It is insane. One of the happiest guys on earth right here. He's happy about being happy. If you notice during most of his footage, as he's doing dangerous tricks, he may be smiling. I like this one right here. Look at this. There you go. Good technique, good form. Who thought of this trick? Yeah, look at that. That's different. Look at that. He did something that people don't do. The old firecracker is quite a hip trick nowadays. Stefan wanted to have a good one. He didn't really care about that one, but it's in the video. That's in China. Oh, maybe I should shut up because that place is good. And well, basically nobody will ever get there because that is in an obscure part of China, and you'll never find it. You'll never skate it ever. Anybody besides me and Stefan, we're the only two ever, and some Chinese kids. I like Stefan. He's got the nice stony man style. Look at that. Woo! Good style, good style. This guy's got the whole meat and potatoes going for him. I don't even know if that made sense. Look at that. That's in Paris. That's good. Saw that, and then the thing turned, and then he's riding the board with that graphic. That Joe guy, man. He's an editing fucking... Oh, God, I'm cursing. He's an editing champion. Here he is. He's in London now. He's really worldly, this guy. Ooh, look at that. Another stamp for your passport after that trick, buddy. Australia. Yes, sir. That thing is big. Bigger than probably the Love Gap and stuff. That was good. And he went to New York. There he is in LA. Just having a good time going down backwards style. This thing is very big. It's kind of hard to make it look big when you film it for some reason. So whoever filmed that, was that you, Brennan? Yeah, it wasn't Brennan who's sitting next to me who filmed a very big portion of this video. There he goes. Stefan did this trick a year before, second try, and then we went back a year later, and then he decided to film a run to it. So there you go. Look at that. That's good stuff. Here we go. This is what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. This is some raw dog skateboarding. Look at him. He's very droopy looking. Very droopy looking guy. I like it. Little two-wheel slide. What? There you go. He's got his little trademark tray flip there. Not too many Americans can do that trick right there. He is good at his job. I was here this day. I didn't get the trick on film, but he did. Good job, Stefan. You are great, and I like you, man. Let's hang out. Email me. Here comes the switch up in the song because he's doing the super duper stuff. That is very dangerous right there, and he's got out of it very safe. And this, if anybody ever goes there, anybody that has ever been there, you know that that isn't possible. And neither is this one. Maybe that must be strings and David Blaine type stuff to have gotten that done. I knocked all them knobs off there, a lot of them, and so did Brennan. And then he went there and he claimed that trick, and then he went there and he did it. He did it real easy because he's very good. He's very good at his job. Give that guy a pay raise. Look at all that stuff. Everybody's moving really fast. I guess that would be a G for Garcia because here comes this guy. Ha! He's having a good time. Went to Europe, and that's the only thing he did. He, the rest of the time, locked himself in the hotel and played with his guitar. So he was weird back then, but now he's more affable and outgoing. Look, he's got a wife beater showing off his big arms and stuff there. Oh, God, Danny. Oh, God, Danny. Good. Oh, God, Danny. This guy is one of my favorite skaters ever. And also, good Lord, everybody, you know what? Some of my best friends are on this team, which is rare. There's a lot of teams out there where people skate for them, and they don't even like each other. They hate each other. That was good. Danny Garcia is very good. Oh, my God. This guy Butler filmed that. This is this little chubby guy from New Jersey. Mike Butler. His name didn't get in the credits for some reason. He made a little mistake, but I'm going to give you the ups right now on the DVD, buddy. There you go, Butler. You can go touch yourself to this part of the video. Look, I like this angle. Woohoo! Look at that. Who thought of that trick ever before? Nobody. So he did it. Right here in the background, Colin Kennedy filmed this, and he had a baby a little while ago. He gave birth to the baby, and the baby was sitting in the grass somewhere there. I don't know where it is, but maybe you can slow-mo it and find it. It's like, where's Waldo? But this time, where's the infant? That's Danny Garcia's turf. Look at that. See? He goes high. He goes long. Look at that. He's got ups. This guy is good. Yet again, one of my favorite skaters. You know, I feel so happy to be on such a team with such champions. They're all champions in their own rights. Look at his hair right there. That shit is insane. VO5 hot oil treatment. Hope he was skated to the barber right after this one right here. That thing was looking crazy. But good run. Good stuff. That may have been the best switch flip that has ever existed. Oh my God. His technique. Oh my. Best kickflip ever. No, a kickflip better than that can never be done. Only its equal could maybe be done by somebody. But there's no doing a better kickflip ever. Look at this, man. This guy's just assaulting everything. Good. Oh, very good with the song right there. He has his little hat, bucket hat. He's riding my board right there, so buy my board. Look at that. That happened so fast, hard to tell. Oh my God, this guy, he is a one-man wrecking ball. Oh my God, that's so not easy. Danny, good job. Danny has the most melanin on our team. He is the tannest guy on our team, so we're trying to keep it ethnic as well, you know, not trying to be all Caucasians and stuff. He's Peruvian and whatever the hell else he is. He's tan. All right. There he is, Joe Castrucci. That's his name. That guy's good and very shy. He locked himself in a dungeon for like a month or 4 and didn't talk to anybody and slept once for 5 minutes. That's Fat Bill right there in the corner with the facial hair. He's a very good filmer. That's Stefan and Kerry. There goes me. Woo! The wife beater. Look out for that board. There's a guy on that board, but he's invisible. Look at this. There goes Brendan Conroy in the corner. Yep, big-time filmer. He had a little bit of a tech beard going on there. And now that he's been hanging out with us, we've made fun of the tech beards enough that he has shaved it completely off. There I am. I'm in Japan. Hey there. I visit places because that's my job. That thing makes it in every video. Brian Wenning, younger years, innocent, maybe a virgin at that point. Look at that. There goes a little angle of that one spot. That place is goddamn good. Stefan limping away because he hurt himself out in Barcelona there. That looks like Jason Dill keeping it urban, kids. Keeping it mad urban. You know, they're simple. They're normal guys. They bowl too. Hey, bowling's fun for them. Rob Pluhowski, additional Super 8. What? What the hell is that? Dude's never held a camera before in his life. Look at that. Artsy Super 8. Kerry Getz. There we are. Modeling in Paris. Stefan, Rob, me, Bill, Kerry, Brian, Steve Berra, somebody. Kerry Getz at the old TF there. Look at, here comes Freddie. Here comes Freddie. I don't know where he is, but I'd like to go skateboard in that thing. It looks very incomplete. He's wearing a yellow shirt. It's very hard to wear yellow shirts for me, I must say. It makes me think of Andy Mack. And let's go. Whoa! There goes a doozy. Ha! Like America's Funniest Home Videos, but at the end of our video. There goes Kerry with a little rag in his pocket and with his thing. He's down. He's down. Look at that. He did it. Got robbed right there. Got robbed. Yeah, Jason Dill. So moist. So sensual. Look at this. He's going. He's going places. No, he's not going places. Look at that strain. That's in Australia. That guy probably wondering what the hell is wrong with that guy with the Brillo-like hair. He's in Europe, so he felt that he must play soccer. They love soccer over there. I don't know where this is. I've been to this place, but that place is kind of cool, man. Who the hell filmed that? Where is that? Tim O'Connor and Brian Wenning. Ghost Rider. Whoa, my God! He could have died a couple times there. That is gnarly as hell. That angle doesn't really show how gnarly it is. There goes Stefan with his doggy. He's wearing Quicksilver Gardens. Quicksilver.com. Sorry. This is Stefan in one of the best spots in China, and it's next to a skate park, and people don't really skate it. Doesn't even make sense to me. I don't understand the dynamics of that whole situation. There I am, getting burly! But then I broke my board after that, so I couldn't do it. Here I am. I'm going the different route. Woo! But a little guy threw some water down there, so hurt my pelvis. There I am sliding across the states. A little skate mental. I'm handsome. He fell at the shubba, so probably got feces on himself. Look at this. Hey, man, I got your back, Rob. It's me, Pappalardo. Got your back. Wee. Friends of the Bump to Bar. Danny Garcia is very good, as you can see. He lands stuff that's hard. What is going on? There's like a raging river, and he's in the rain. What the? Fred Gall, sober streak, and also a hurt himself streak. He likes to fall, I think. Look at that. Where'd he go? He's all right. He's all smiling and stuff. He's alive and well. Danny Renaud, being a very good citizen, tying the shoelace of a young child that can't tie his own. Look, there goes that snake again. We're about to go to the best part of the video right here. The black part. Look at that black. Enjoy that black. Okay, I'm Tim O'Connor. I did the voiceover. If you see me, don't talk to me. Peace.
once again, going to God knows where. Is it France, is it Scotland, or is it Bangladesh? Oh, what the heck? Stop off in Da Nang, in Da Nang. We made a wrong turn somewhere at the channel. But here we are on the train, and I'm in so much pain. My heart aches for America, hamburgers and French fries, 'cause here they call them chips and it's French fries in disguise. In disguise, not in the sky, in disguise. People talk funny, they say noof noof. Another guy over there says, hey, hello, I don't know what they say. I'm in my own yay. I got lost in the song, but let me bring it back, because the first part was just a tad bit whack. Yeah. Ooh, I'm yodeling by accident. I'm getting sweaty, cause I'm thinking too hard. Look at Wenning, thinking about God knows what. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me, Mr. Wenning, Mr. Wenning, look at me, look at me. You ignore me 'cause you're listening to Master P too loud, too loud, too loud.